Right, I'm just going to show you the shaping out of the pedestal, which is the wing mounting piece here. Just remove the clamp that's been holding down that plywood top. Don't try to shape out this piece here until you get the plywood on. Well, otherwise there'll be a mismatch and it'll look a bit scrappy. I'll just show you that plywood on the plan actually. It's just the same as the form as we did. You take that piece out of there, that egg-shaped kind of piece, or that sort of ovaloid shape, snip it out and stick it onto a bit of plywood. I've just used the back of an old drawer, so it's kind of that sort of a thickness of ply. Stick it onto the ply and chop round it and then glue it onto the top of the wing mount like that. And then you can slice around it. But as for shaping out the block, which is all it is just a big old lump of sort of balsa wood. So draw a line up the middle and then draw your line as to back to where it needs to go for the shape. Then take your half round file and just kind of roughly scoop that out. Then wrap a piece of sandpaper around something round like a torch or a Pritt stick or whatever you want, or a screwdriver handle, and just kind of get in there and just smooth it out like that. Right, so what we're going to do now is just chop around that piece of plywood so we get the proper shape. Also, I would use a half round file. I wouldn't use, for instance, a knife to slice that out, because if it slips, it's either going to go into the rest of the wood or into your hand, and that is grim. Right, and then just take off the excess down there. The wing mounting bolts. Although I think the glue's got onto that one, which is not so good. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, you take your half round file and just kind of get the rough shape going. It's not that hard, it really isn't. It's just a bit of rubbing and going on. Anywho, you get the general idea of that. The hard bit I found, it's still not completed yet. When that is in there, remembering your spacers of course, to get the height right, is rubbing this down to shape, because if you slip you're going to go through this bit here, but you also want the thing to have a good smooth flow through there, which I've nearly got. It is still a bit high. It depends on what kind of a perfectionist you are really. I'll rub that down a little bit more because there is a high spot there, and I'll probably use that stuff I was on about, the Ready Mix lightweight filler, for the space around there. Right, I think that's as much as we can do there. I still haven't decided how I'm going to put like the top coat onto this. I'm either going to use that laminating plastic, or I might use brown paper, but whatever you do, I would spray it with the lacquer all over first. Lots and lots of lacquer. Right, I think that'll do for now. Because the next stage will be all of that back end there to sort that out. Okay,